A conditioned stimulus is something that starts off not meaning much, but after being paired with something important, it starts to cause a reaction. For example, if you hear a bell every time you get a treat, you might start to feel excited just from hearing the bell, even without the treat. Pavlov, a Russian scientist, discovered this through his experiments with dogs. He noticed that dogs would begin to salivate not only when they saw food, but also when they heard the footsteps of the person bringing the food. In his experiments, Pavlov used a bell as the neutral stimulus. Initially, the bell had no effect on the dogs. However, after repeatedly ringing the bell before presenting the food, an unconditioned stimulus that naturally caused salivation, the dogs began to salivate at the sound of the bell alone. The bell had become a conditioned stimulus, and the salivation in response to the bell was the conditioned response. In contrast, an unconditioned stimulus is something that naturally and automatically triggers a response without any prior learning. For example, food is an unconditioned stimulus that naturally causes a dog to salivate. The salivation in this scenario is called an unconditioned response because it occurs naturally and does not require any conditioning. The term conditioned stimulus originates from Pavlov's work in the early 20th century. His research laid the groundwork for our understanding of associative learning, a process where an association is made between two stimuli. This discovery was significant in the development of behaviorist psychology, which focuses on observable behaviors rather than internal mental processes. Here are some examples of a conditioned stimulus. Firstly, imagine you have a favorite song that you listen to while working out. Over time, just hearing the song outside of your workout sessions might make you feel more energetic and motivated, similar to how you feel during your workouts. In this case, the song has become a conditioned stimulus that elicits a conditioned response of increased energy and motivation. Here's another example. Suppose you have a cat that hears the sound of a can opener every time you feed it. Initially, the sound of the can opener does not affect the cat. However, after several feedings, the cat begins to run to the kitchen every time it hears the can opener, anticipating food. Here, the sound of the can opener is a conditioned stimulus, and the cat running to the kitchen is the conditioned response. But conditioned stimulus isn't the only concept in behaviorist psychology, which is why you need to watch this video next. I'll see you there.